I told you, your buffoonery cannot match my intellect. I have always told you I'm a person that is very brilliant and I know how to keep my records. I know how to protect myself from scoundrels. And when you're a scoundrel, you keep tapping, whopping, looping, kiping, and hiving everywhere.
Hello guys, it's your girl Patience Status. Welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If it's your first time here, make sure you hit the subscription box and put on the notification bell so that you're not any time I post a new video. Remember, I'm the queen of online gossip. So welcome to today's video. Don't forget to give it a like and leave a comment on the comment section.
Na tunapenda familia and family is everything. Don't you ever forget that. Sawa sawa. So I have songs that I'm dedicating to family, and I'm also dedicating songs to family. I'm dedicating a song to Roy. I'm dedicating a song to Nelly and my other family. I want to send you love, and when I'm honestly here specifically to just, communicate with family, because it's important that you do. We said family is everything and blood is actually thicker than water, right? So please kindly tap the screen tufike 20k ndio niseme kile ambacho kimenileta hapa tafadhali. Tapuru tufike 20k kama inawezekana. Alafu tumalizane. Unajua, Charo Marinara, thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Asante sana. Thank you, Jacqueline. Asante. Kuna wimbo nikiweka familia yangu watajua hiyo wimbo ni ya nani. So I'm dedicating nice songs to family because showing love to family, because family is everything, is so important. Like give family love, show them love and everything. It's important. Nawambianga hii kitu amsikii. Kuna wimbo napendanga sana ni ya familia. By the way, one thing about me, do you know that I love rumba? Mulijua ninapenda rumba? Mukawea? I am a rumba maniac, I'm a rumba fanatic. I love rumba so badly. So, when I was in Kenya, I used to love listening to this song with Nelly. We used to go out and listen to this song with Nelly. Tulikuwa tunaenda places and we play and listen to this song. But this was the song we used to love dancing to. Song that we used to love going out and listening to this song. We used to go out to the clubs and everything with her, but this was our best song. This is a dedication to you. I'm beginning my address in 10 minutes. Kaeni rada moderators, and by the way, I want you to block. Do not mute anybody. Nataka moderators wangu mukae rada. Thank you guys for continuing to tap. I'm doing one song. This is a dedication to Nelly. Then the next song is a dedication to Roy. Moderators wangu tafadhali nataka mukae rada. This is the last time I'm going to be addressing my family. The next time I'll be addressing my family is when the case is closed. So this is the last time I'm addressing them on TikTok. So please moderators wangu ninaomba mukae rada. Asanteni kwa kukua hapa. The rule is to block. Tafadhali. Asanteni. We used to go out to B Center, we would go out to the city and we would actually just enjoy rumba. Nelly loves rumba so much, and we would go out and have fun and would cause chaos and do everything, by the way. And let me just make this clear for those of you who don't know me. I lived a very good life when I was in Kenya. I did not struggle. Yes, I did not struggle. I lived a very good life. I was properly taken care of. So I hope that there are some people maybe who might be a little bit confused, unajua, and may think that they may want to talk about me just from what you've seen on TikTok. No. In Kenya, before I left, I lived a very good life. I did not struggle. I did live a good life. So my second song that I'm dedicating to Roy, I'm dedicating this song, and I've told you guys, I love rumba. I'm a rumba person, a big rumba person. I love rumba. Wacha tuone hapa. This one I just can't find it here. I have to find it on YouTube. Achieng high voltage. Yeah. Ebu mublock huyo Angelica. Yes, by the way, wacheni niwaulize. Mbona mnafikirianga mkiniambia niko na bipolar eti ni matusi? Hiyo si matusi. Mimi mwenyewe ndio nilikuja peke yangu na nikasema I have bipolar 1. Hiyo ni matusi kivipi? You guys, I don't understand why you think coming to tell me I have bipolar is matusi. That is not matusi. I am the one who told my story about mental illness. Seriously, hiyo si matusi. I'm owning it. Hebu tuone kama itachezeka. Hii na dedicate Roy. Had one moderator here ndio nani Okaro, let me make you moderator. Guys, moderators wangu tafadhali mkue rada. Nimewaambia mkue rada tafadhali. I don't know why I can't add you as moderator. Brenda, I'm trying to add you as moderator. I don't know why it's not coming. Please guys, don't waste time. Ukiona anything before hata iland, block. Tafadhali. Let me try and add you as moderator. B. Okay. Wait. Why am I not able to do this? B, I'm trying to add you as moderator. I don't know what's wrong with the screen. Anyway, sijui nini mbaya guys. It's hanging. Where? Ni watu. It's not. Let me see. Okay. I'm sorry, I was trying to, I don't know, kuna vile, I don't know what's going on with TikTok. There's just something hanging. I don't know what it is. Sijui ni nini, sielewi, I don't know, but something is hanging on TikTok. But anyway, wacha tuachane nayo because I think there is a toa moderator mwenye hayuko active. I'm seeing most my moderators are here and they're active, so wacha tuendelee guys. I don't have much time. Wacha tuendelee. Tumalize hii kitu. I'm putting my last song before I begin my address, and this is dedicated to all the family members from my family. By the way, I need to tell you because most of you don't know, I come from a polygamous family. By the way, I did have a stepmother and I do have stepsisters and stepbrothers. If you didn't know, I'm informing you right now. So I come from a big family. By the way, I come from a very big political family. If you didn't know, so I'm just letting you know. So this is an issue that has affected and touched broadly our whole family, both abroad and in Kenya. So this is, like I said, this is going to be my last address about this issue between me and Roy and Nelly. I'm not gonna talk about it on TikTok again, neither am I going to be mentioning them, because from tomorrow we will have set a precedent about what needs to be done. And I'm going to just make my address today once and for all. I'm dedicating my last song to family, and that's it. And then By the way, I would say there are times like this is when you wish you had parents. There are times like this that you wish you had your mother, you had, especially my mom. I wish my mom was alive today. I think if my mom was alive, probably we would not even be here today. So yesterday I went to bed and I thought about, my mother so much, and I thought about the decision that I have taken, and I feel at peace knowing very well that she did not show me any sign about being uncomfortable with the decision I've taken. One of the things that people don't know about me is that I got closer to my mom towards her death. And knowing that she died in my arms and the conversations we had just before she died, they were so powerful. They are conversations that have changed the trajectory of my life. And most of the times, everything I have ever done in my life goes back to those conversations that I had with my mother. Because it's so important for us to think about history sometimes when we are doing things in the present and in the future. So before I begin my last address to my family on TikTok, and by the way, I will not respond or talk about anything regarding my family after today. This is the last time I'm going to be talking about family. It doesn't matter what they do, but this is the last time I'm going to talk about them. So here it goes.
The picture Haley sent of the twins, it's so precious.
Oh, let me see. Is it?
Amen, amen, amen. Nana paro ndalo duto mapokaneno. Guys, good afternoon. It is 12:55 here in the United States of America, in the East Coast side of America. So welcome to my live, everybody. Thank you for tapping. Thank you for my moderators for keeping this live safe. I am very, very glad to be here. I just wanted this to be short and very, very clear. By the way, I want to make it very clear to everybody here. I am a family person. I love family. Nobody hates family. Okay? Nobody hates family. Nobody wants to derail or harm family. None, including me. I have always protected my family. I have always protected my siblings. I have always sacrificed and done so much for them. It doesn't matter even if they do not appreciate it, that is fine. But the truth is I have. And it doesn't matter how much they complain or claim or come to the lives on TikTok to say whatever they've said, it is okay. So I wanted to make something very clear. First of all, as Diana Ross, I do not at any point regret the fact that I'm taking Roy to court. I don't. I believe that it's the only ample way to solve this issue, because if I do not go through this route, I am not going to stop the slander. I am not going to stop the defaming. I am not going to stop the hate, the spite, and the groupings that are currently happening on TikTok. And I'm going to make this very clear to TikTokers. I do not care if you wake up every day to talk about Diana Ross. This has been my life. I've been talked about half of my adult life. So you talking about me every freaking fucking day on your platforms does not move an inch in my body. It doesn't. And the only reason why you talk about me is because I'm relevant. And of course I'm a powerhouse. And of course you're obsessed because you don't know and you don't have what I have. You don't have the confidence I have. You don't have the intellect I have. You don't have the oomph that I have. You don't have the knowledge that I have. You don't have the skills and power and oratory prowess that I have. So you don't have it. And you really feel like this is something that you admire, but you really can't get it. And that is why you're struggling so much. And you cannot keep away from me. You can't stay away from Diana Ross. You say you hate me, but you have to look for pseudos to watch me. You say you don't like me. You talk about me every day. And you earn coins. That is how much I am powerful. You see, I give you that visibility. And that is why I'm here. And I will always do that. And for that reason, I am interested in building smaller platforms to neutralize the toxicity on this platform. So moving forward, that is going to be my job. I'm going to be building up smaller platforms to help them spread out so that that vitriol, that hatred that is in this platform needs to be neutralized. So that the platforms that are for sycophants and platforms that depend on cheap coins and whip up analysis to be neutralized, and they'll naturally die. Because when you're full of hate and spite, it's so easy to kill you because you will die naturally. People are not going to be feeding on your hate every day. If you decide that you're an analysis platform and you have hate and you have spite and you don't have a brain, you have a pea brain, people are simply going to walk away. And especially if you're tribal bigots, and especially if you are constantly knocking and begging with ukitembea na mkoba ya kikombe ya kuombaomba saa yote, people get tired because every time they see you, they see a beggar. And people get tired of beggars. Beggars can be exhausting. And I do understand that this platform is curated in such a way that poverty, or people who've been affected by poverty, find the reason for them to exist in this platform. I do understand. And I understand how poverty has affected so many people here. But the fact that you are poor, or the fact that poverty has been a part of your life, should not make you be a person that doesn't understand humanity. If you decide to open up a platform and you decide to talk about analysis, about things that are happening in TikTok, or even if you decide to talk about individuals, it has to be from a place of knowledge, from a place of less spite, from a place of truth, and not from a place of sycophancy. Most of the platforms that exist on TikTok right now, they are platforms that are for sale. They can be sold to the highest bidder. Platforms here can be sold to anybody. The ones that currently exist, they are platforms that are run by people who are poor and broke, people who are needy, people who have been sycophants for some thieves on this platform. So I do understand that sycophancy is a disease, and it takes a lot of work and a lot of time for you to actually get yourself out of the yokes of sycophancy. So when you are a sycophant, what happens to you is that you're constantly looking for other people to feed your head in their ass. That is what happens to sycophants and commercial flying monkeys. They are always looking for a leader to worship, a person to call mom, a person to call queen, a person to praise on their platform, a person to give them cheap coins and tokens to keep their lives going. That is basically what sycophancy is. And I have to say this without fear or shame. Most platforms on this TikTok currently are commercial flying monkeys. They are led and can be bought any day, anytime. Some of them are so poor, so broke, that they can be sold and be bought with a price token of 100 Kenya shillings, unfortunately. So that is what poverty does. When you're poor, you lose your ability to be independent, and you lose your ability to actually be objective in your analysis and your thinking. That is what poverty does to the mind. And another thing that poverty does is that poverty restricts you from research. It makes you go into websites to check on people if they were workers, and then you realize that you cannot get any information because you are dealing with an intelligent woman. That is Diana Ross. I dare everybody here, and I sat down watching you people doing your buffoonery on the Montgomery Community County College website, trying to look and see if I'm a worker. Did you get any evidence I'm a worker? Buffoons, hello. I told you, Mimi, I play a different league. I was waiting for you people to bring evidence that I'm a worker. Did you get anything? Did you? I told you your buffoonery cannot match my intellect. I have always told you I'm a person that is very brilliant, and I know how to keep my records. I know how to protect myself from scoundrels. And when you're a scoundrel, you keep tapping, warping, looping, kyping, and hiving everywhere. You don't know what to touch, you don't know what to talk about, you don't know where to go, and you're going to be busy moving like a scoundrel all over the place. Malingering, smindering, smothering all your iniquities all over the place. And so I do understand that there are many reasons. There are many disparities that can happen to you that could put you in that position. I understand that some of you struggle a lot with things that are very simple. One of the things that maybe you might be struggling with is just going and doing simple research to get that community colleges in America do not have workers. That was something that you should have just gone and Googled and checked. only universities can have walkers. And you cannot be a walker and receive your diploma and a booklet in your hand. That's something that does not happen. And also, you cannot come onto college and talk about graduating from a college in America and come and say that you've graduated and actually slander that college. This is America. People get sued for that. There is no way I would say I've graduated and I haven't. This is America. People get sued. You don't talk about colleges like that. So I do not understand the buffoonery, the foolishness, the myopia around you people being obsessed. And I always told you, you guys are sheep, and sheep can be sold anything. So I do hope and I really pray for the day when Kenyans can be at a place where they start being objective. And I've always said, read more. Read more, because when you read more, you get out of your buffoon zone. You get out of your buffoonery zone, and then you start understanding things and how things work, especially in the United States of America. Number one, Diana Ross has sealed her records. You can't get anything about me. You will go Google, get into the website, and you'll just find science. That's it. There's no degree like science in America. I thought that your obsession would help you get to understand a few things about community colleges. But I'm unfortunate. Buffoons still remain in their buffoon zone, and that's just sad. And I do know that there are platforms in this TikTok that are currently working with con women who are preying on vulnerable Kenyan women who need money. And those platforms need to be highlighted, and it's important that we keep talking about them, because there are women here who keep talking about how much they have achieved, but they still depend on hoodwinking vulnerable Kenyan women and putting them in a place where they are actually lying to them that they are helping them by giving them money. But there are platforms here that are using their platforms to gather and bring women so that these vulnerable women can fall prey into these back road Shylocks. And so beware as TikTokers. If anybody is giving you an offer about money and it's at 25%, that is a thief. That is a fraud and a thief. Don't touch it. Don't associate. And if anyone is telling you they're going to be taking your property and you put it as security, don't do it. There is no way a registered organization can come onto TikTok and decide that they want to randomly pick women on TikTok to support. That's not how things work. That is not how things work. Any organization that is legitimate will do proper background checks, will work with self-help groups that are registered, put women together, and those women will guarantee each other. But that cannot be done on a social media platform. And people who like quick and cheap money are frauds. That is what is currently happening on TikTok. And by the way, as a reminder, I'm gonna just tell you, by the way, I'm repeating this. There are a lot of fraudulent people on this platform. Apart from Nyako, Jacqueline, and every other people, there is people are grouping right now. And I've said and I'm repeating it again. Peter Kioi's child is not dead. That is not his child. And I know that a lot of you are now contributing money thinking that Mimi ndio mnani hurt. No, you're not hurting me. You're just exhibiting your stupidity. I have nothing to lose. If you decide to become a part of a cartel, how is that hurting me? How is that my problem? It's not. It can't be my business that you're becoming a part of a cartel. You understand? So I don't know, and that's why I said that the level of myopia in this platform is so huge. Unaelewa? Yes, nimerogwa B. And that is why unakuja kwa live yangu. Kama nimerogwa, unakuja kwa live yangu kwa nini? Unasikia? Like, what are you doing on my life? Kama nimerogwa. And I've told you, you people, the obsession with Diana Ross, I don't know when it will end. But please, take care of yourselves. So, say it. And, oh, by the way, Jacqueline Ombewa, I don't address you many times. I don't. But I please would beg you, kindly, please, I do not want you to associate yourself with me in any way or think for 1 second that you are in a place to talk about me and my education. You who is educated are still a beggar on this platform. Don't talk about education because your education has not shown us anything about you. You keep yapping about being an academician and your achievements, but you still beg on this platform 24/7. You are a chronic beggar. just like the other platforms that are begging here. You beg for everything, literally, even your tickets home. So please, I do not want you to think that you are a person who needs to address me. Please don't. You are a thief, a shameless one, and a person who has lived for decades in the United Kingdom and has nothing to show for it. A loudmouth, a windbag, a hood hawker, a holy-poly braggart with nothing between her ears. The best thing you've ever achieved for yourself is perhaps just fucking Emma Chichi. That has been one of your greatest achievements. So you should be ashamed of yourself. Don't think I'm in a place where you should be addressing me. The only achievements you have that we can talk about is being fucked by Emma Chichi. I'm not in your league. Don't talk about me in a derogatory way. Okay? You gotta first find people who are of class, people who are clean to share beds with before you come talking about me. And you need to be very careful. Like I told you, that I am going to be dealing with you when you come to Kenya. And that's the only way that I deal with people legally. Okay? I don't have time for you on TikTok. Okay? I don't have. So stop talking about your academic credentials and your achievements because your life shows nothing about it. You are a beggar. There is nothing that you can talk to us about being an achiever. Zero. What we see on record is what we talk about. You talked about schools, you don't have any. You talked about land, you're in court for grabbing land. So what do you have? Nothing. A big mouth, that's all. You're also another hood rat wannabe, a ghetto fabulous woman that came from the village, took a flight to America for pimping, to the United Kingdom for pimping. And then suddenly you think that you have achieved a lot. You suddenly think that you're a person that needs to address me. You cheap TikTok thief. You cheap TikTok beggar. Scoundrel that malingers and meanders within TikTok corners looking for cheap coins and money from people. You low-class, low-life, huli-poly, poky-ponka. Don't think you are in any place to talk about me or discuss me. The only achievement, like I said, I have of you is your fucking record with Emma Chichi. Don't try me. Stay away from my family. And by the way, this is my message to you. Stay the fuck away from my family. When your brother stole ugali and was killed in 2008, you came here and told people that your brother was killed in the post-election violence, but your brother was killed going to steal. There was basically no food in your home. So, and I've always told you that you're a person that has been affected by poverty in many ways, and you have no business talking about anybody's mental illness because you are a product of a disrupted family. Poverty affected you guys in many ways. You did not even know how to put on shoes for so many years. The first time you put on shoes is when you went to work, I guess. You come from a family where poverty was the order of the day. You almost got named poverty. You were born at home by midwives. You didn't even have the money to take you to a hospital. Ulizaliwa kwa zizi ya mbuzi. So when people who are born in hospitals and got birth certificates and birth notifications are speaking, you need to shut up and look for the midwife that helped you come into this world. And listen, it's not your fault that you actually were born in poverty. I do understand. And I know that it's affected you in many ways till today. But please take care of yourself before you start talking about people's mental illness and mental health. I saw you because you have limited thinking and limited exposure, picking up a post of mine that I had put in 2019 talking about my mental illness and how Celexa and other medications affected and paralyzed my lower part of my body. And then because you're a buffoon, an idiot with limited thinking and suffering from intellectual, you are an intellectually deficient person. You chose to go and take that screenshot that you wanted to talk about it, but your focus was on the vagina. Because people who have been struck by poverty focus so much about vaginas and penis because that's the only way for them to get satisfaction. Poverty and the penis goes hand in hand. So that's why you keep on talking about other women's vaginas and how Boro and Nyege, because this is from a line of poverty. And like I said, I understand how much poverty has affected you. And I will tell you, like I told you before, you are a person I have fed. You have fled from violence in your home to sleep in my home. So I am in a bigger level than you are, because I have housed you and your child. I have protected you and your child. I have fed you in my home. So still, I am above you. I need you to understand that. So anytime you're having wrangles with your fellow beggars like Abundance, please have them. Don't drag me into it. I am not anywhere near you. Go mingle and tangle with your fellow beggars. Desperate cuckoo. Okay, guys, I needed to talk to now my family. Thank you so much. I'm sorry. I wanted to send a message to my family. I know that this is a very difficult time for some of you, but this is something that we have to go through. This is something that I needed to take to the courts because it's important for respect. Respect is important. And listen, I am not asking for it and I am not demanding for it, but none of my family members will ever come on TikTok to play with my name again. And a lot of you have been complaining and saying that, oh, Koti. I listened to another loud mouth, that has nothing between her ears, speak about, oh, kitaeleweka, hakuna kitu itaeleweka kesho. Tomorrow he's just gonna take a plea. That's all. There's nothing. So I do understand that some of you have limited abilities to think and research and know how the court system works in Kenya. So it's important for you to understand that there's nothing much that's going to happen. He's just going to take a plea tomorrow and that's it. Then, by the way, I am investing fully in this case. And I do know that I'm going to get the justice that I deserve. And this is for the sake of peace and my sanity. And I do feel bad that it's a family issue. But anybody on TikTok trying to enjoy themselves in it, well, that's your burden. I do not care. And let me just make this clear. I do not give a fuck and a damn about what you all say on your platforms about my family. I don't. I have told you. The only people I care about are my children. Anything else is irrelevant. I am not responsible for adults. I am not responsible for grown men and women. I do not care what they do. I don't care how they walk, what they say. I don't. But between me and my family, I'm going to be dealing with my issues through the judicial process, because judicial processes are also ways to solve conflict, and it is normal. I know that some of you don't know that, but I'm going to tell you it is normal. So my dear sister Nelly, I wish you well tomorrow. I cannot wait to see you in court tomorrow. I'm excited to be with all of you tomorrow. At least we're going to have an opportunity to see each other. So I'm very happy. I'm going to be meeting with you all tomorrow. And anybody who wants to join and think they can also come and show their strength in the courts, you're welcome to do so. Sawa sawa. And I will be there fully fledged and waiting for you and everybody else. By the way, I have a huge family. I have a big family. I have cousins in the United States, almost 30 cousins in the United States. I have almost 10 cousins in the United Kingdom. I have almost another, I think 10, 15 in Europe. Like, we are a big family. We are huge. I have 2 stepsisters here in the US, and I have 2 stepsisters in Kenya and 1 stepbrother in Kenya. So we have a very, very, very big family. And let me tell you something. Despite what you see here on TikTok, I do have support system from members of my family that are very okay with the decision that I've made. And those members don't necessarily have to be Nelly or Roy. I do have a very, 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 very big support system, especially here in the United States. They are behind me fully. And they want me to actually pursue the court route because it's the only way. Sawa sawa. So I believe that the courts are going to offer reprieve for us, and this is going to be the best way to solve these issues, and then we shall move forward. I do not intend to talk about my siblings in any derogatory way after today. All I'm here for today is to wish them well tomorrow, and I hope that they also wish me well and I hope that they can pray for me tomorrow so that we can be fine and everything. So I'm going to be here for another 5 minutes. If anybody is here and they want to ask me a question, you can ask it on the comment section and I will answer it. I have 5 more minutes, yeah, for you. Okaro, isn't it Kadoshile? How are you doing, my sister? I love you. You know that. Big Mommy, how are you doing? You look glamorous and elegant. Yes, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Let me see, who is in the guest? 5 minutes. Oh my God. Please do not send a request to my live if you have never interacted before. Yvonne, how are you? Oh, thank you, namesake. Pray for me and my family. Gotcha. I want to ask you about your operation. What do you want to ask? My operation, I did an operation called a duodenum switch surgery. I did that in 2023 February, and that was for my weight loss. That is what I did. Yeah. Any other question? My first surgery was in 2023 February. Someone has said forgive and move on. There'll be no forgiveness. I'm sorry. Thank you. Oracle of TikTok, no questions. Please, any pseudo coming in, please, I'm sorry.
Dan.
Yes. Macy's, how are you doing?
Yeah, Paul, I'm sorry, I have to step outside. We're doing some family business stuff. But anyway, mi najua watu wanataka kuombea Diana, si muombe familia zenyu yawa. Muombe gani mnaombea Diana na mjiombea familia zenyu? Anyway.
Oh, somebody has said, what message do you have for Edna and what? And who? And DDM. Well, my message to Edna, DDM, I know that times have been difficult. And I know that I'm a powerhouse, and I know that without mentioning my name, nobody can gift you. So I understand that times are hard. So keep doing you, keep mentioning Diana, because that's the only way you're gonna earn coins on your platform. If you choose to stay away from my name, nobody's gonna give you anything. No one's gonna watch you. I am the person you admire most, and you really can't stay away from my name. So I understand that obsession. It's from a place of iniquity. I wish you well, that's all. And it's okay for anybody to earn coins with my name. It's okay.
Yeah, and bloggers can blog, and then Mafla,
yeah,
you earned what you are looking for, and you will keep on earning what you're looking for. Diana, deal with what you're dealing with. Me, I will not get involved.
Yeah, what happened with Mafla?
Let's just say.
Let's not even talk about her. Oh my God, let's not talk about that chokorai.
Yeah. I got you on that one.
Yeah,
but for the rest of the people, what Anita Okaro is a bully. Yes, I'm a crowned bully. I've been to court for bullying. I'm good at it. apart from that, anyway, we got you.
Yes.
Na jana ulineka na kazi wewe. Anyway, we love you. We got you.
Oh yeah, I know. See, and thank you. By the way, if I have never thanked you, let me do this. Okaro, thank you.
Yeah,
thank you for being the sister that I never had. Thank you so much. And I want to tell you that I adore you and I love you so much. Thank you. Thank you for being there for me. Thank you.
Hi, Diana.
Hi. I love you. And
look at me.
You're sexy. You make us proud, girl. Just go.
Thank you.
Thank you, Team Diana Original. Mujako. Mwoshe punda zenu zikojoe. Ndio hapo. Sisi tuko hapa na Princess Diana. You know, we always have it in UK, Princess Diana.
Yeah.
So do you know your name? Lazima wakutaje Diana.
Oh, I'm a queen for sure.
Diana, bila wewe watu watapata wapi hizo coins? Ushaona? Kwa hiyo
hey, Okaro, please.
Just wanna like I'm recording you now to post on my page, Princess Diana, darling. You go, girl. We support you. We love you, okay?
Thank you so much. Thank you for your support.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
unajua Diana, hawa hawajui, lakini wewe una support watu in mental, unawapa watu motivation, wanaona only your negativity, lakini hizo negativity kwa sababu wao wanakuchokoza na wewe unawajibu. All vita zote always una respond.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I've been following for long time Diana, and you actually, I don't know, umebadilisha vitu vingi kuhusu mimi, which I wanna say just thank you so much.
Oh, you're very welcome.
Okay, keep doing.
You are very welcome.
Thank you so much, really. You don't know, you change a lot of people's life without you to know. Thank you, Diana.
Thank you.
Okay, and I love you so much. Bye, sweetie.
Okay, bye. Take care of yourself. Guys, thank you so much, guys, for being here. I appreciate you, and I appreciate I used to Truth Hearts. If you have a question, just write it. I'm replying questions. Just write your question and I go. I have 2 more minutes and I'll be gone. You can write your question. And by the way, people, let me tell you guys why I will always fight and I will always respond. It's because there are people, just like Shaniko has said, who have been brought down by bullies. And let me tell you, this platform, no, I don't have the court link. You can look for it tomorrow. I don't have it. So there are people on this platform about graduation. What has happened about graduation? I thought you guys were going to get details about my graduation. Mlishindwa kupata? Chekesha. Mlishindwa? Niliwaambianga nyinyi mnafaa kujua watu mnacheza nao. I'm not one of those people. Si mngeleta screenshot imeandikwa walk tuamini. Takataka nyinyi. Takataka. Nawaambianga nyinyi takataka na musiki. Mimi I'm above you. Umesikia? Try another one, not me. I'm above you. Sijasikia live zote anyway. Wanikome Magi, wanajaribu. Ati niko up. Umetuma? Aya. Sakina. Oh, thank you so much, Sakina. How are you doing? Oh.
I'm good. Aya, umesema uulizwe maswali, si ndio?
Niulize.
Sasa umeona Truth Hearts ameuliza tu swali zuri. Imagine amekula mute.
Ameuliza nini?
Ameuliza bado una take questions ama time imeisha. Imagine wewe umemwambia bado anaweza kunini akapigwa mute. Haya. Mwingine akauliza Diana uko na makaratasi ya court, ukamjibu tu vizuri. Amepigwa mute. Moderator na nyinyi mko na speed zingine hata mtu hajatusi. Hebu waambie wa unmute aulize swali yake.
Aki unmute Truth Hearts please guys.
Na huyo mwingine
unajua moderators wangu wanakuanga rada like they don't want
research. Imagine amepigwa mute, wawili wamepigwa tu mute bure.
Okay guys, you can unmute Truth Hearts. Sijue kwa ama Truth Hearts you can send your request.
Huyo Truth Hearts na mwingine pia amekuuliza Diana uko na makaratasi ya court, ukamjibu tu vizuri. Hiyo hata hujamaliza kumjibu comment ishaenda.
Okay. Unmute Truth Hearts guys.
Ati andika Sakina enda pole. No,
musikosea moderators wangu nini?
Hakuna mtu amemkosea, nimekuja
mwingine anaandika hapo ati they are petty. No, listen, people can make mistakes. People can make mistakes and mistakes can be corrected. That is all. So please do not disrespect my moderators. Things happen. Sometimes the live goes so fast and people can be muted and unmuted even when it's
mimi ndo Sakina wa No Limits Kademu, Mama Selina, Mama Carlos, bibi yake Kidampa Ozala ndo mimi. Aya, wacha nishuke.
Second chance. Thank you so much. Nilikuwa nafikiria uko na swali Sakina.
Mimi umependeza. I'm happy you look. Diana umependeza. Wewe ni OG. Kila mtu anakuzoom kila mahali. Ala,
na vile wananichukia.
Sasa wanataka kupendwa na kila mtu na wewe.
Wananichukia. Thank you Sophia. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Hii nguo iko na slit kubwa. Unaona?
It's stressed. Hebu tu wacha. Hebu Diana simama usonge huko nyuma kidogo.
Slit ndo hiyo nguo iko na slit hapo. I wore it with very high heel shoes. I was going for a meeting somewhere and I just got back.
Sai uko size ngapi Diana? 12?
A size 12 right now. Yeah. I've been losing weight more and more.
Uko poa kwa kweli.
Asante. Habari zenu?
Sasa mimi siwache nikae hapa mpaka umalize live sasa. Sijaipata live yako.
Sawa, Magini aje? Anita, how are you?
Poa sana, mambo. Nilikuwa nataka kuongea kidogo tu alafu nitoke.
Anita, wacha kunyang'anya mic.
Ngoja baby gali, dakika moja tu natoka. Lakini wewe Diana Rose, hii ni dharau. Hii ni dharau. Yaani unaingia live, watu wamekukeshea asubuhi, mchana, jioni, wewe umeingia live yani in slow motion, mnataka slow motion. Unapiga slow motion, unaweka muziki hata bado hujafungua mdomo, view 1000. Hii inaitwa dharau. Yaani watoto na nyota zao. Si watu wa kupiga kelele, mtu unapiga kelele lakini bado view hata kufika 300 ni shida. Sasa ngojeni niwaambie nyinyi wenye nyota za kaswende. Ambieni wazazi wenu mahali walitupa vitovu vyenu. Diana Rose anajua chake mahali mzazi wake alitupa. Kwa hivyo muda wowote akitaka kwenda kuchukua kitovu chake mahali mzazi wake alitupa anakipata. Ambieni wazazi wenu mahali walitupa vitovu vyenu, wawaoneshe, muende mkachukue vitovu vyenu mkue na nyota. Hiyo ndo maana mnaambiwa nyota ya kaswende, nyota ya nuksi na tatizo nyota. Yaani mumepiga kelele asubuhi from night mpaka sauti zimeisha. Diana Rose anaongea slow motion. Yaani mtoto taratibu. Yaani hapa haumizi koo lake, hapigi kelele, yani taratibu. Hata mende kipita huko nyuma haisikii kama Diana Rose iko live. Lakini nyinyi mpaka majirani wanajua mmeingia live mnapiga kelele. Jamani, kelele kwa Diana Rose. Sema napenda. Sema napenda. Na sasa mkae mkijua kesho nakuja kwa dress. Niliwaambia mimi nitakuwa nawapiga na reality. Tomorrow nataka kutandika watu na reality. Chezea watoto na nyota zao bwana. Wewe vipi bwana? Amekaa mwangalie venye Diana Rose ameketi hapo. Ametulia. Yaani haumizi mdomo wake. Mtoto mlaini, mtoto mbichi, ameumbika. Yaani mwanamke anayejua kujipenda basi ni Diana Rose. Angalia alivyokaa. Nasikia washenzi wengine kula wanasema eti mwambieni asimame. Wewe unamwambia Diana Rose asimame wakati unatembea na matumbo matatu hapo. Unamwambia Diana Rose asimame, tena kama wewe ni mwanamke kweli unamwambia Diana Rose asimame. Ungekuja hapa kwa hii live ya Diana Rose ukaje kumwambia Diana Rose asimame. Unamwambia Diana Rose asimame na wewe matako yako yamefika mpaka kwa mgongo. Haujulikani mabega yako hapo, mabega yameshikana na masikio. Alafu unamwambia mwingine asimame. Jipendeni wanawake, mmekete asubuhi mpaka jioni mnaongea kuma zinanuka. Mkikojoa hamna hata time ya kwenda kuosha matako, mnanuka mikojo. Mtosha watoto mikojo ama mtajosha nyinyi wenyewe mikojo? Alafu mnasema eti tunaangalia Diana Rose kuanzia asubuhi, haendi kulala, kwani haendi kazini? Kwani haendi kazini? Ulijuaje Diana Rose hafanyi kazi kama wewe umfuatilie maisha yako? Unajuaje Diana Rose yuko hapa 24 hours kama wewe hauko na yeye hapa 24 hours? Ndio nawaambia nyinyi wanawake, kama mabwana zenu hawasubui vizuri, basi waambieni wawatoe kutu vizuri, ama mimi niwatafutie watu wawatoe kutu. Angalieni mtoto kwenye nyota yake. Hati filter na nyinyi simweke filter, mbona mnajificha chini ya giza? Kwani filter ziliwekewa shetani, si ziliwekewa binadamu? Nyinyi wenye ambao hamtaki hizo filter, mbona hamkuta sura zenu na makeup zenu tukawaona, ama mkakuja na sura zenu natural tukawaona? Mnashinda mmejificha kwenye giza. Mtafikiria ni mti wa mbuyu majini ya kumbuyuni. Mmekaa mmenyamaza huko, mnajua kwa kukagua ya wengine. Ya kwenu hao machunusi zenu mmebeba pia kwenye kidevu, hamtaki tuyaone, lakini mnaongelea ngozi za watu laini. Mpo mwenye tumbo lake ile utafikiria ni karai la mkojo, gurudumu la maji, utafikiri ni tanki la maji. Umebeba tumbo mpaka la jirani. Una hata time kumpatia bwanako nyege. Unanyegezwa na mume wako, unanyegezwa asubuhi mpaka jioni, lakini nyege huna. Nyege zako zote zinafikiria Diana Rose. Diana Rose anapigwa kendre. Hakuli uchi wa mwanamke mwenzake. Sawa sawa. Kwa hivyo nyinyi wenye ambao hamna nyota, nimewaambia mkaambie wazazi wenu mali walitupa vitovu vyenu, wawaoneshe ni wapi, muende mkavichukue. Manake nyota hamna. Mnamshindia Diana Rose asubuhi mpaka jioni na mnacheza na filmu 300. Hamna hata haya. Yeye anakuja yani live, yani dakika 5 tu mwanamke anakugongea view 2000 3000. Alafu huna hata haya. Tena bado ajita wewe uko na nyota. Kama ni stories za kuanalezi, mrudi kwa stories zenu za kuanalezi za kumchamba Diana Rose, nyota hamna. Mnamchapa dada Rose alafu hata gift hakuna kupewa hata gift.
Nitawarure wape
Yaani ngoja sasa niwaambie mimi basi. Ngoja Swaiba wangu mkwambie. Kitu kimoja hawa wanawake wamekuja kujua wakimchamba Diana Rose ndo anapata gifti. Lakini wakipiga manalizeni yao wamekaa hapo asubuhi mchana jioni, simu nitumie ka gifti wakaona kweli nyota ni Diana Rose. Tena ngoja Diana Rose nikwambie, umesema ukishawa address hivi ndio hautawa address tena. Ngoja nikwambie usiwa address tena, wacha wapige kelele tuone kama watapata gift kupitia jina lako. Waone wao tu, yani kama vile malaya wala wanaume wanawadandi wakiwaacha. Wale ambao walitupwa wanatombwa guest house wanatumika kama condom kutoboka na choko guest house. Sawa, usiwapate tena chance. Waambie sasa muda wangu nishamaliza na nyinyi. Siwezi kaa na watu ninawajibu kila siku msojokosha chupi zenu. Habari ndo hiyo. Na mumfungulie live mimi mwenyete kigeugeo. Mimi siku hizi niliwaambia nitakuwa na watandika na ukweli, na mwenye ambaye atakuja kunipanda ajue pia mimi nitampanda. Habari ya msikitini ndo hiyo. Ukiingia msikitini viatu lazima uvue mlangoni ndo uingie msikitini, au sio? Sasa hayo ndio nilipata kuyasema. Kesho nakuja, yani gurudumu la mavi likinukisha na wapige na ukweli. Atakayekasirika mimi sijali, maana yake mimi siwezi kuwa na marafiki sampuli hiyo. Kwa hivyo baadaye wacha Diana Rose nikuache kidogo uendelee na live yako. Nilikuwa tunasikia tu kuja nichangamshe koo.
Hata niko karibu kufunga. Asante sana.
Okay, sawa baadaye.
Asante. Ongea.
Sasa mimi
Diana, ngoja kidogo sikie hii Diana. Ngoja kidogo, mimi siongei. Kidogo tu nawapea hiyo.
Hiyo wimbo inaitwaje?
Dangote baba lao, Diana mama lao, hata wakiungana matusi kututukana hawatuwezi.
Commercial break. Diana mama lao, and we are now just calling her Diana mama lao just for the sake of simping. We are not simping to anyone. We are calling it mama lao because hakuna vile mnaweza ekea mtu kikao the whole night kama huyo mtu si wa maana. Mnamwekea kikao, unaingia kwa hii platform Diana Rose, unaruka pande hii Diana Rose, unaenda pande ile Diana Rose. It means this person is important, because somebody that is not important, you will not even bother talking about them. You will not bother referring to them. You will not bother kuongelelea hata huyu mtu. So she's mama lao on this platform because when she sneezes, all of you catch a cold. That is just it. You understand? And I've discovered this app as the most, yani watu wenye hawana akili zingine akili punguani kabisa. Ati unasikia mtu anasema we are waiting for Tuesday. We are waiting for Tuesday. Ukiambiwa unaenda kotini na mtu, you're simply going to court, unajibu mashtaka yako and you go home. Kwani what is the big deal with Tuesday? Were we going to Diana, were you going to World War 3 on Tuesday or what?
I'm telling you.
Do these people even know what happens in a court process?
Nimekuambia wajinga wenye wako kwa hii platform.
Do they even know what it takes?
Yani ni wajinga yenye hata sijui I don't know how to even describe it. The foolishness in this platform is beyond redemption jamani. Lakini utawablame aje? Hao ni watu wanaletewa masanduku kutoka kwa YouTube na wanaamini. So what else? Like I don't even
the level of illiteracy and information on matters that matter on this app, it's at level 0. Kuna watu wengine unaona hapo wanatembea na vichwa, unafikiria they are intelligent, kumbe ni watu wajinga wa mwisho. And it's an irony that even some people that even claim to be educated on this app, they seem to be foolish when it comes to the social side of life. Social side of life, hata kama umesoma vitabu ngapi, and on the social side of life you are an illiterate, then wao kusoma, because wisdom and knowledge, they go together my friend, they go together. So when you come and be saying we are waiting for Tuesday, utabeba placard, utaenda kotini kumwonga judge, wewe ndio secretary wa mahakama, ama which Tuesday are you waiting for? I mean, you guys, some of you grow up. Not just just move with the wave. Just move with the wave on this app. And lastly, we are dealing with a lot of illiteracy and foolishness on this app. And secondly, one last thing. Diana, you look amazing.
Thank you.
You're one person who has really worked on your body.
Yes, I have.
Even those that don't want to say they are proud of you, even those that don't want to say it loudly, in their hearts of hearts, they admire you because of the way you have worked on yourself. And mimi napendanga sana wakati Boskana anachukua zile picha zako anaenda kianika hapo. It is very good actually, because at least people are able to see umetoka wapi, where are you from and where you are at. You understand? Some of these women calling you kapumpu, unapata mtu hata shingo na nini, shingo na mgongo ujui tofauti, na utasikia mtu ameng'ang'ana hapo kapumpum. Uko na tumbo sita and you're still telling Diana kapumpum. It's just ridiculous, my friend. Before you wake up uanze kuita Diana kapumpum, si uchukue hata 1 second ujiangalie kwa kioo, because some of you shouting kapumpum here hata hatuwezi kuangalia mara mbili. We can't just look at you people. Appreciate somebody when they work on themselves. Diana is one person who has worked on herself on this app. She's one person who has really worked on herself, and hata kama unamchukiaje, you need to appreciate the facts that she has worked on herself. So mwache wivu. What you people, some of you have is envy, wivu, na roho chafu. That's what some of you characters have on this app. But let me tell you, Diana is not going anywhere. Some of us are not even going anywhere. Na mimi ni mtu nilisema nitasimama na Diana ever and ever, every day, any day, because number one, I'm not standing with Diana just blindly. When I needed Diana in my life, she was there. And for that reason alone, mimi nitasimama na Diana any day, every day. Whether you like me or you hate me, I don't care. Nimemaliza.
Thank you so much, Magitacha. Thank you. I appreciate women complimenting each other. Indeed, truly, my journey has been so huge. It has been a lot of work that I have put into transforming myself, and it has really helped me in many ways. You know, it has improved my health and everything. I am more productive, and I talk about my journey and my weight loss all the time because I know that other women who are struggling with their weight, people who've had issues with their weight and they have gone through it all. So when people bring out my older pictures, actually, they're just telling my story, which is beautiful. So keep telling my story because my story is powerful. My story is a story of transformation. When you use my older pictures on your lives, when you come and put it out there, you are actually empowering other people. You are teaching other people about me. You are telling other people my story. You are showing them how powerful my journey has been, and it's impactful and it's important. So please do you. I don't even need to tell my story because so many of you are doing it when you put out those pictures. So thank you. And by the way, I do not have any shame or feel anything about my pictures being put out there. I don't. I have always accepted and owned my journey and owned myself. And I am very confident about myself. Even when I was weighty, I still was confident. I still was a mover and shaker. Nothing has changed. I'm still the same person. It's just that I decided to put work into my health so that I am a better person in terms of health. Trust me, if I did not have health issues, I would be okay being the way I was because that is who I am. And nothing else should change who I am. Whether I lost weight or added weight, it's important for us to look at what's inside. It's the character that matters. So my journey should be inspiring to many of you, and it's okay. People who want to use anything to put it out there, it's not derogating me. It's uplifting other people because it's clear. Tell my story because I'm powerful. And when you choose to say it, even when you choose to derogate, but the evidence is clear, there's a difference. It is a shame on you, not me. My story is out there. Okay, so thank you, Magitacha. Shinya, Uyoma, Gracie, you guys say a word or two, guys, before I go. I need to leave.
Diana, the song has summarized everything.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Beautiful, yeah.
Thank you, Gracie. I hope that you're fine. Shinya, Uyoma, you have something to say?
Yeah, Dee, we walked this journey, you know where we started from, and you know, kila siku
Yeah.
Niko na wewe bumper.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate your friendship. I appreciate your support any day. Thank you. Thank you so much. Those of you who support me, I appreciate you. Aisha Nikwa, Kupendwa Raha, say a word or two, then I will close the live. I appreciate all my moderators, by the way, for the work that you guys do. I appreciate you.
Mimi nataka tu kusema nadhani wanawake wote, Diana alianza journey yake I think longer than me, but nilikuwa na same problem with the weight, and thanks God I've been to the surgery, gastric sleeve, then nikaenda kwenye tummy tuck, whatever it is, too many, but the journey of Diana changed too many. Ndio maana nasema Diana ana change watu life zao bila yeye kujijua. Una to make us to people get bullying because how they look. People they get bullying on this app for too many things. Like you change a lot of people. You know, when you see yourself there, but know that too many women go down there, learning look after themselves without even to say because of you, Diana. But me, I'm not feel shame to say that. Thank you.
Oh, okay. You're welcome. Thank you so much, guys, for coming to my live. I appreciate you all. Please, let's keep having conversations that are meaningful on this platform. And like I said, I want to build smaller platforms so that we can neutralize the toxicity on this app. So thank you, everybody. Thank you, my moderators, for the work that you do. I respect and love all of you. Thank you for your support. You've been a great support system, all of you in your own special way. So thank you very, very much. Thank you to all my friends in the United States who know my journey, those who know my personal issues and have stood by me. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. So I'll keep building smaller platforms. Right now we have a Chibri's platform. There is Gracie's platform. We just started Pure Hearts platform. There are 2 more platforms that will rise this coming weekend. And on the weekend when I'm going to be opening my live on the 27th to talk about something here that's very important, we will have 2 more platforms rising. It's important for people to have many platforms, because when we have many platforms talking about different issues here, we neutralize the toxicity and the psychophancy, because psychophancy is killing this app. People are simping, people are yokes, they are slaves to other people and to the highest bidders, and we do not want that. We want independent thinkers. We want platforms that can talk and criticize and objectively engage in discussions, because it's important. Let us have a TikTok where people are actually objective and are devoid of psychophancy and greed, because most of the platforms that are here today, they are run and led by people who are very hungry and are very greedy and are very desperate and are willing to do anything to get the coin. We want to change that, because it's important for us to think of ourselves human first before anything else. It's important. So anyway, for those of you who still want to talk about me, you're welcome. I think it's important that you continue doing so. If it's going to be helping you get some coins so that you can put food on the table for your children, please. I am a person who has always been big on empowering other women. So if you feel that if you talk about me, you can earn a few coins and get food to the table for your children, please do so. I would love to empower other people in that way. Keep talking about Diana Ross. As long as it gives you food on the table, I am all for it. Continue doing that. And for those of you who are worried about my graduation, please keep looking, and I'm really waiting for the day that you will bring a screenshot from the website showing that I was a worker. Otherwise, you keep embarrassing yourselves every day, and I'm still waiting for you guys to prove that I did not graduate. I always laugh at you because I know how foolish you are and the buffoonery, and I wish you well in your journey of finding out. Keep looking. Maybe you can even travel to the United States to ask the school itself. Sawa. And I'll tell you one thing. Diana Ross is not your league. I'm way beyond all of you. Sawa. Chezeni na ligi yenu. Kila mtu acheze kwake. I'm not a person you can easily analyze or understand. You got to use this before you come for me. Sawa. Thank you so much. Take care of yourselves. Thank you for the gifters. Thank you for everybody. And pray for my family. Pray for my family. We are going to have a very important day tomorrow to Ombe family. And Thank you so much for being here. Gracie, is there anything you want to say?
Bye Dee.
Bye bye. Take care of yourselves. And by the way, cool. Thank you, Kupendwa Raha. Thank you so much. Guys, we'll bring some news about Kupendwa Raha later on. So take care of yourselves. Thank you.
So thank you so much for watching the video to the end. Remember to like, share, comment, and if you have not subscribed, please make sure you subscribe and put on the notification bell so that you know every time I post a new video. So guys, thank you. I'm gonna see you on my next video. Bye.